Welcome to the vibrant city of Toronto, where cultures converge and diversity thrives, making it one of the most exciting places on earth. In this dynamic metropolis, the University of Toronto stands tall as a leading institution, renowned for its world-class education, groundbreaking research, and of course, its exceptional medical school. Today, we join the journey of countless students who have just completed their admission interviews. Their aspirations are high, and they're eager to become part of this illustrious UofT Medical School alumni.
Wow, I can't believe we made it through the interview. That was intense.
Yeah, that was something alright. I just hope they don't focus on my rambling too much.
I know. I feel like I set a red flag at every single station.
Don't worry, we all have those moments.
I wonder how everyone else is doing. It seems like half the world are doing their interview right now. Let me just check on TikTok to see what's happening.
Don't. That means... You've got a warm heart, you've got a... At least I did it my way. That way, two-faced.
Look at this! It's our classmates from undergrad. They're in their first year of medical school at UofT, and it looks like they're having so much fun. I can't help but feel nervous that I might not get in.
It's okay to be nervous. We all are. But the important part is that we have each other's backs no matter what.
Wait, what's this ad I just saw? OMSASFlix?
OMSASFlix. Never heard of it. What is it?
I don't know, but it sounds kind of cool. Do you guys want to check it out?
The anticipation is palpable as they emerge from those pivotal moments that can change the course of their lives. This group of friends has just discovered OMSASFlix, a new streaming platform for all things pre-med. Will this help to distract them from their blues and dreaded post-interview wait?
Alright, let's see what OMSASFlix is all about. I hope it's worth the hype.
Wow, look at that. They have a whole section dedicated to pre-med shows. Look at that one. Temerity. That sounds cool.
Temerity? Yeah, it sounds very interesting. Let's give it a go.
Since the beginning of time, and since the first medical student ever existed, there have been pre-meds. The pre-meds aspired to join medical school, but they didn't know which one to choose until they found Temerity. Now, let's join these aspiring med students as they embark on a journey like no other.
Hi, applicant!
Hi, applicant.
Hi, applicant.
This is volunteering applicant. She has over 1,000 hours of volunteering experience, and she's volunteered everywhere, from cities to rural areas. She's committed to community service and making a change. This is athlete applicant. She is currently the captain of 4 different sports teams, and she's never lost a game. She has also been nominated as best team captain for 3 years in a row. And this is club president applicant, a natural leader. He is currently on the executive team for 5 different student groups, while also creating change through the student government.
Hi, applicants.
Introducing Ken, who despite his many amazing qualities, is struggling with imposter syndrome.
Hey, Ken, what's going on? You look like you got something on your mind.
Well, you see, I've been thinking, and you 3 are so impressive with your volunteering, sports, and leadership skills. And well, I'm just Ken.
I'm just Ken. I feel lost in the world of med. Is it my destiny to live in the shadows of other applicants? I'm just Ken. What are the chances I'll get in? What will it take for me to finally live and breathe the field of medicine?
Ken, you're unique and you have your own strengths.
Yeah, we all have those days where we feel imposter syndromes, but we believe in you, Ken. You're part of this journey too.
Yeah, Ken. Everyone has their own path to getting in, and we're all rooting for you.
Sublime! Thanks for your support, everyone. I guess it is a right to be just Ken. Yeah, I'm Ken, and I'm Mednuff.
Yes, Ken. I think this calls for a dance party!
As the applicants work on their dance moves, a group of students on the other side of Temerity are working at the forefront of science. Meet future Dr. Medheimer, a brilliant researcher trying to make the next groundbreaking discovery and secure his spot in medical school.
Alright team, this experiment is crucial. If we can crack this, it could be the breakthrough we've been waiting for. Remember, it's all about precision and teamwork.
We've got this. Let's make history today.
This isn't going as planned. We need to adjust our approach.
The readings are all over the place. It's like we can't control the variables.
We're not using the correct machine settings for the antibodies. This is a major setback.
We can't give up now. Let's brainstorm and figure this out together.
What if we stabilize the sample by adjusting the temperature in the lab?
And I have an idea to fine-tune the equipment for more precise measurements.
I think we're onto something, team. Keep it up.
It's working! The data's coming in clearly!
The samples are stable and the readings are consistent.
Teamwork made the difference. We did it.
I've always wondered, why do you love research so much?
Well, research is like solving a never-ending puzzle. It's the pursuit of understanding the unknown, the chance to make a difference in the world.
And how do you see your research fitting into medicine?
Great question, team number 2. The discoveries we make in the lab can translate into innovative treatments and therapies. It's all about bridging the gap between science and clinical practice.
Do you have any specific goals in mind with your research?
Absolutely. I aspire to pursue an MD PhD at UofT. That way, I can not only conduct groundbreaking research, but also directly apply it to patient care. It's the best of both worlds.
Wow, that's really great. I'm sure you'll succeed.
Wow, Medheimer and his team were so incredible. Their dedication to research and medicine is just so inspiring.
Was everyone there applying for medical school? I can't believe how amazing they are. It's like they're superhuman.
I know. Each one of those applicants was so amazing in their own way. And, it's amazing what you can accomplish with determination and teamwork.
And that's exactly what we need to succeed in med school and become the best doctors that we can be. Determination and teamwork.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I just got this notification on X about this new show called Admission Shark. Yeah, it's about students who are pitching their medical school applications to med schools. Do you guys want to watch it?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Welcome to Admission Shark. I am OMSAS, and I'll be your host for this evening. I would like to introduce you to our esteemed judges, each of whom specializes in a key component of the medical school application process. First, we have Dr. MCAT, an expert in biochemistry, physics, psychology, wordy passages on art history, and much more. He truly is the jack of all trades.
And the master of none.
Next, we have Chairman ABS, who wants to hear all about your life's work, as long as you have the verifiers to back it up.
I mean, how hard is it to get in touch with a verifier who supervised your volunteer work at a one-day event when you were 16?
Thirdly, we have Professor SA.
Watch out for your word limit.
Of course. Next, we have President GPA, the guardian of academic performance.
Transcripts don't lie.
Last but not least, we have Dean References.
I've been fact-checking since before receipts were a thing.
Tonight, a successful applicant will walk this stage and prove that they have what it takes to get a coveted interview offer from the OMSAS judges. Or they will have to take their application back to the drawing board.
Hello, OMSAS judges. My name is Fatima Ba, and for the past 4 years, I've dedicated myself into curating a perfect medical school application. I've put my blood, sweat, and tears into this dream. The culmination of my life since I turned 16 is all on this paper.
Alright, let's get straight to it, Fatima. What's your MCAT score?
I scored in the 80th percentile, Dr. MCAT.
That's a bit vague. Did you have any section below 125?
One section was a 124, but the rest were above.
Cars?
Cars.
Well, understandable. That's all I needed to hear. Meets my threshold.
Good start. Tell us about your autobiographical sketch.
I filled my ABS with diverse and meaningful experiences that highlight my passion for medicine. It includes hundreds of hours of my volunteer experience as a teacher, as well as my work experience as a tutor and a lifeguard. It also captures my passion for sustainability and giving back to the community. Of course, I highlighted my research experience through my publication in immunology.
Very impressive ABS indeed. It sounds like you pursued your passions.
That's great, but what can you tell us about yourself? Or the use of AI in medicine? Or this quote from Marina Svitava?
I wrote my essays with honesty and good intentions, and I wanted my writing to reflect me. My essays embody my unwavering commitment to becoming a physician and my unique journey to medicine.
Did you use ChatGPT?
What's that?
Correct answer.
How about your letter of references? Who even vouched for you?
I was fortunate enough to have my PI endorse my research and academic skills through the courses I took with him and the research project we completed together. The supervisor for my volunteering experience place also provided me with a reference letter, highlighting my commitment to the community. My last reference letter came from one of my course professors who watched me grow and evolve through all these years.
Very compelling indeed. All right, OMSAS judges, shall we elaborate on a decision?
After careful consideration, we've reached a consensus. Fatima, we're impressed with your dedication and application. We'd love to offer you an interview.
Oh my god. Thank you, judges. I won't let you down. I promise I will not let you down.
Wow, that applicant on admissions shark really had their stuff together.
Yeah, when the judges pulled out their MCAS score, I was worried for them, but luckily UofT hit the threshold.
Exactly. And we're all in a great position because we received interviews. Although, let me tell you, that interview was quite something.
For real. Yeah, let's watch another show to distract ourselves. That one looks cool over there. The letter?
Yeah.
Welcome to The Letter. As applicants await the news from OMSAS, 4 lucky contestants have the chance to share their aspirations and reasons for wanting to receive the coveted acceptance letter.
First up, contestant number 1. Why do you want to be a medical student?
Well, I searched jobs that pay well, and physicians was at the top. And I thought, that's a perfect job in this economy. I can make a ton of money before inflation gets much higher. And have you seen some of these houses that physicians have? I mean, it's incredible. And I definitely think I'll be an ophthalmologist. I hear they make the most.
Oh, contestant number 1, only about the money. All right. What about you, contestant number 2? Why do you want to be a medical student?
Well, I've seen every episode of Grey's Anatomy at least 3 times. I've also seen House, Scrubs, and just finished The Good Doctor. My For You page is filled with I am a surgeon memes. So I'm basically a seasoned surgeon at this point.
You've seen every episode of Grey's Anatomy 3 times? Well, folks, that must have taken a decade to do. All right, well, moving on. Contestant number 3. Tell us your motivation for getting into medical school.
Truth be told, my parents practically forced me to apply. I guess I kind of like biology. I really did hate learning physiology though, but who doesn't? I hear that pathologists don't have to interact with people that much, and I feel like that's more my style, so I guess that's what I'm aiming for.
Interesting take, contestant number 3. And finally, contestant number 4. Why do you genuinely want to be a medical student?
I've always wanted to make a difference in people's lives. My personal experiences with healthcare challenges have inspired me to become a physician and provide compassionate care while striving to make the changes I want to see in healthcare.
OMSAS has made a decision.
Waiting until May 14th to find out who gets in is gonna drive us crazy.
I know, and after that we have to wait a few more months to make our own decisions. It's so nerve-wracking.
I know, it's so stressful. But, you know, we should do something to get our minds off of it.
Yeah, let's stop watching TV and go for a walk instead. We can play some music to pass time.
That's a great idea. Music is a great stress reliever.
Finished my interview and now I'm just waiting forever. All these applicants must have perfect responses. You know that I'm anxious. Reading so hard I can't focus on school. Refreshing my emails makes me feel like a fool. Outcomes roll the dice, my friends roll their eyes. I keep on hoping that I make it through. Oh, it's Timberty, that's all that I want. I interviewed, now waiting's all I gotta do. Oh, it's a cruel winter. They got my call, their own study space meeting up at Gerstein to Badu. Oh, it's a cruel winter waiting. Studying my notes in the glow of the library, trying to keep busy. I think about my interview and every time I do, it makes me feel dizzy. I should switch off my phone till the 14th of May. I'm always waiting for my fate on Judgment Day. Outcomes roll the dice, my friends roll their eyes. I keep on hoping that I make it through. Oh, it's Timberty, that's all that I want. I interviewed, now waiting's all I gotta do. Oh, it's a cruel winter. They got me call, their own study space meeting up at Gerstein to Badu. Oh, it's a cruel winter waiting. I try to distract myself and I cry when I think about my interview. Oh, said it's fine, but it might not be true. I don't wanna keep waiting, I just want you. And I snuck into MSB to imagine what it's like to start my degree. Oh, and I scream for whatever it's worth. Accept me now, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard?
Wow, I can't believe it's already May 14th. That felt like forever, but also it passed by so quickly.
Yeah, I can't believe it. It seems like just this morning we finished our interviews.
Oh my god, it's here. It's the moment of truth.
Oh my god!
I got it!
You got it! Okay, that's pretty good.
That's it?
Yes!
We're going to UofT!
Yeah!
Oh my god!
On May 14th, the moment they had all been waiting for arrived. Each email contained the golden ticket they had hoped for. Their dreams had come true, and they celebrated together. As this application season comes to an end, the new 2T8 class is embarking on a journey to become healers, educators, and champions of health. This cues my sign-off until the next admission season, where we will guide the 2T9s through their journey. See you next time!